What's up, y'all? How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hey, it's Tuesday.
I dyed my hair.
Wait.
Tuesdays.
Volume warning. Volume warning.
Volume morning.
We scream.
Welcome to another episode of Grimm's Adventures on Dummies and Dice Rolls. Where on Tuesdays we scream like that.
At least we gave him a heads up this time.
Yeah. We give them a warning. It counts. How's everyone's night going? How y'all doing?
My throat hurts now. I did a very
I fucking sent it a little too hard,
a
but
little too hard, bud.
I think we did because my dog started freaking out on it.
oh, you know it's bad when the husky freaks
I
out.
will say, just because it popped up on the screen and it's been reached. Oro, thank you for your 30 stream streak. That is
Baby.
that is 15 straight weeks if you look at it that way. So thank you.
Let's go.
Let's
That's
do an
insane.
honorary get a drink on oral today. Boy.
I'll even drink water for this baby, okay?
I had some Pepsi, but I'll drink some water too.
Couple quick announcements. First, let's say hi and welcome to our guest tonight, Matt in the Hat.
Hello, buddy.
Look at this baby.
Super excited to have you here, bud.
Me too. I've been looking forward to this since you first introduced the idea to me.
I'm so excited.
This is the second time
I
playing
love-
with us, right? First time was the Echo one shot.
Third.
I think so.
Third, and I
this
missed.
is
I missed
third.
one with you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we had the Oops All Wizards.
Oops, all wizards. See, I
Yeah.
wasn't in there for that one. I had to work.
Yeah, I got to be Puff the Magic Dragon.
Dude.
I'm
I
so
also really
jealous.
love your character art right now, Ro. It's like we got the very strong jawline.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Like,
We got a man with very
all I
very
see is this man can. This
mysterious
man
eyes.
can.
Mysterious.
This
You're not
man
supposed
can
to see
lift
the face.
me up and split my cheekbones with his chin. So like,
He probably folds blankets really well.
probably
I
just tuck him.
cannot.
Just
Listen,
he's the opposite of Ed from Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
It's the art of folding clothes with people still in them.
Yes.
You need straw jawline or jawline.
I
for that.
love
I
it.
can't tell
Cedric,
if that's meant to be like kinky or threatening.
That's a good threat for Cedric to use.
Take it how you just take it how you please.
Oh hey, and
Well,
also thank
all
you,
right.
Mike the Moore, for 7 straight. Thank you.
Only other thing I can think of is that you guys should check out our Discord. You can check out our merch stores, and you should check out Gibbs's hair.
Yes.
We can't really see it that well in this lighting, but he did dye it purple
It is purple.
and cut.
It's beautiful.
I love that you're leaning into it like it's gonna make it any
And
better.
nothing's changed. It still
No,
looks
I got
like you're
no
a
writing in
redhead.
this, like-
Yeah,
This was for
My
our
mom was a redhead.
extra
Okay,
live
I'm just
stream.
leaning
from-
into my birthright.
mine too.
Oh, yeah, this was for hitting our extra life goal back in November. So this is kind of
this is-
late, but we still got there. So
Yeah,
And again,
it was the,
for those of you who did donate during that, thank you so
yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
it would be
It's wonderful.
ridiculous if
Greatly
we had things from Extra Life that we still haven't taken care of.
I know, right?
That would be absurd.
Bro.
That would be...
Send the jersey.
Oh
I,
my
I'm
gosh.
going to. I need to.
I
Shout
thought
out to
everyone
Dasher.
did. I thought everyone did.
no,
Guys,
no. And
I dropped the ball
you
on
have been-
following up on that, and I'm so
Kevin-
sorry for those of you
Kevin,
who.
you've
To be
been great.
fair,
To be
I
fair,
know the guy. He's done phenomenal. I do have his address, so I am able to send it now. I just need to get, I want to get a fancy card to sign. You know, or should it not be a fancy card?
It
Because
shouldn't
was
be
signed
fancy,
by
and it should be,
Gibble
and you,
Gobble,
and if
you
you're
know?
doing
Like,
it
it's
as
so
Gibble,
Okay.
you should be signing his
Kevin's
jersey in
Gibble,
your
it should
own
be a
poop.
ripped piece of cardboard.
if you're gonna sign a card from Gibble,
It's gotta
it
be signed in
needs to
poop.
be a crumpled up napkin with like a weird green stain on it.
It needs to be.
Gets
It
a
needs.
Little Caesars
And also,
gets
since
some
if it is a
grease
napkin,
stains
if it is
all
a
over it,
napkin,
yeah.
if it is a napkin, it's stuck together. Don't ask why.
Oh my
I
God,
can't
Drops.
send someone a mystery
Gibble gobble
substance, okay?
It's like a weird hodgepodge of like whenever you have to like pull napkins out of
Yeah.
like your glove. There's like
Love it.
there's an Arby's one. There's a Little Caesars. 'Cause you
Why?
know,
How you know what my center console is?
Does anyone else
Because
have
it's
any
everyone's.
announcements for tonight?
I do not. I think we're. Oh, actually, no. I do have one. I'm pretty proud of. I'm about to brag. A
He's
week,
not wearing,
no nicotine.
Toad and Cambrian shirt.
That's amazing. I'm super proud of you, dude. That's awesome.
After
what was it?
13,
I missed it.
week of no nicotine after 13 years.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
I'll
I was
raise
even
that roof, my friend.
I was even able to drink and not want a cigarette or a vape.
There you go.
Still wanted to cry, but
Definitely still wanted to cry.
Listen, that doesn't go away. That's just being alive right
And if
now.
you see me hitting this, all this is a little herbal freaking flavored air thing. It's not nicotine, so it counts. It's fine.
Hey, we gotta break the
is
habit
that?
somehow.
It gives my oral fixation. Huh? What is it? It's called a fume.
All right. I guess that's all of our announcements. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's session. The transition. Last we left off, malicious compliance had
Diarrhea.
rescued Leo's father, Leonardo Kaiser Jr., had met Nothing's younger sister, Tori, as Nothing relearned her original birth name, Marel, and ventured off away from the party to go and find her missing mother somewhere off in the west. The party then split as some of you went to go to the chief of the police of the Senian Commonwealth, who oversees all guards in all the cities, make sure that communications are being sent to every township, so that Ezra can voice his grievances and learn what's going on here in the town.
Tell
While
him what
Kyra
for it
and
needs to be.
Cedric made their way to the furnace, the temple to the three creator gods,
Posture check.
Yeah.
so that
Shout out
Kyra
to
could
fucking
find out
Wes.
what was necessarily needed of her here in the city.
Hydrate.
As Kyra and Cedric made their way for their little journey to the temple, Kyra was going through the initiation process of finding out if she was indeed chosen by her god, Arteo, when things went wrong and the flame that burns in the center of the temple, a massive Olympic-sized torch that burns a vibrant gold and white fire, was suddenly engulfed by red and black flames before disappearing. And we're going to go start and see what Ezra and the others are doing.
Pooping.
You can see the hurt on
No, it's fine.
Claire's
I'm
face.
totally good to just hang out here. Okay, don't even.
Oh,
worry
and
about
also
it.
in chat,
everything's good.
another thing that the DM failed to let you know, and he didn't fail, but I want to let you know. Kyra has 1 HP. Anyway, continue. I just want to build that stress.
Exposition on what just happened. And
Just
we gotta
want
go
to build
the
the
other
stress.
thing
1
instead.
HP.
But we got to know what's going on with the other half of the party. So, as Ezra, Leo, Benjamin, and Chevelle make their way through the city towards the Cloudreach district as well,
Homie, you
They
use my
find
first name and I
themselves-
feel like I'm in trouble.
we also got to hydrate.
Yeah.
they find themselves at the Fortress of Guards. The
was really my brain said
literal
solitude.
Fortress of Solitude. No, the Fortress of Guards. Quite literally a small headquarters here in the Cloudreach, with a large walled off plaza and quite a few buildings inside of the complex, with one major building inside. Very generic in shape. There's no like flair to it like there would be at the temple. It's very it's very
very boring.
government.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's just it's
It just
a
it
building.
is. It's functional.
It just is. It's
Why
there
waste
for
money on
functionality,
paint? We don't waste
It's
money on
4
paint.
walls, a door, and a ceiling.
There's a window.
basically.
It's
No, there's
useless.
windows.
It's useless, but it's there.
The courtyard
it's a wall.
is deceivingly beautiful. However,
This is definitely
several
a government building.
paths. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
We paid the construction workers crap, but the gardeners, bro, let me tell you, lawn
Oh.
care.
I mean, like, you gotta make
Primo.
it look good somehow.
and you follow Doreen, captain of the guard that you've met here in St. Clifton, into the main building, up the steps. Inside that main room, there's a bit of hustle and bustle going on. It's not a lot. It's fairly quiet, honestly. There's a couple guards standing at the doors, to which Doreen approaches, says something to them, and then they proceed to ask you to check your weapons at the door.
I'm gonna try and give over all except the knife.
You know what?
If only.
What do I have?
No, you still have it.
Okay, yeah, I'll give them my repeater and my cutlass. Are they gonna pat me down or no?
Yes.
Oh,
Really quick though, Ezra, they are going to see your badge, and
Yeah.
they're going to just kind of like let you through.
sweet. They're with me.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And
guy.
they're gonna look concerned, and then look at Doreen, and she's like, "Are you sure?
Yeah.
As long as you can vouch for them, I just want to make sure."
Oh, they've all saved my skin. Yeah, they're with me. They're fine.
You notice that there is an unease on her face, like a little bit of tension. But I'll say, I'll say, give me a
Okay.
persuasion.
Okay. It's not good, but all right. Hey, 17.
Oh yeah. So yeah, again, there's
It was
this
fast breathing because I got
concern.
nervous. I only have a
Right.
+2.
There's this concern on her face. All right.
If it eases
Waves.
your mind, I mean, they did also help me fight the reef.
Very well. This way then. She'll lead you through this main room. There's, like I said, it's a little hustle and bustle. There's mostly just guards walking back and forth. Quite a few people with just paperwork as well. But she'll lead you through a little corridor off to the left. Oh, pardon.
It's dreamsicle
we're-
flavored.
Um,
Tastes really good.
where you're going to pass into a room with what appears to be a bunch of desks with sending stones. The stones will light up and glow, and then they'll start talking into them, and then they'll write something down, and they'll put the stone down. Another one will light up.
It's the
So
dispatch
there's
room.
a lot of there's a lot of communication happening here.
This is where dispatch is. Got it.
Yeah.
I love how you're still speaking in Ezra.
I didn't realize I was.
All I heard is Ezra saying, "It's dreamsicle flavor," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he's got those flavor packets for his mask."
Yeah,
now.
Ezra's got a little like flavor pill that he just sticks into the side of the mask.
Minty fresh.
Oh no, he's a hipster at an oxygen bar.
The only difference is I need it to live.
Oh my
Can't live.
God.
Live!
Breathe, darn you!
I hope you know that's how my Spare the Dying works.
I love it.
Just live! Scare you back into your body.
Oh my goodness. She'll lead you to a large wooden door. And she'll grab the handle, and then she'll kind of pull away for a second, and she'll turn and look directly at you, Ezra. Chief is on edge. Are you ready?
No. What should I be aware of?
I
What are
will
we
let the
walking
chief
into?
explain.
Y'all. And he'll turn around and look at the other people with him. Just let's try to keep it calm and hear him out.
Sheriff Ironsides, if I may.
Yes.
I understand that they helped, and I'm happy to oblige them to come this far armed, despite everything in my body saying otherwise. This will be a quick meeting with just you, if that's all right.
All right. Yeah, let's not stress them out worse than it is.
Very well. And so she'll turn back and she'll open the door and then just stand there and motion for you to enter.
I'll walk in and see the chief, and I'll
Yeah.
take my hat off.
She'll close the door. She'll close the door behind, and she actually is going to stand outside with the rest of malicious compliance. To which she just kind of like awkwardly nods at you guys.
Perfect moment for a funny like comedy cop scene. You know, it's just like everyone's all awkward.
So, you like coffee?
Yeah. You like
Oh,
donuts?
hey, you got coffee? I could use a cup.
Like
I could use this way. And she'll lead you guys to go get some coffee.
as we start walking away. Do you normally pat people down for their weapons? Like I've assumed that's standard procedure. Yeah.
Fairly, yes.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever found on a person?
I mean, a few shivs, but you know.
Yeah, you got one right here.
That's her name.
I couldn't skip over the moment. I'm sorry. Ezra.
Yeah.
In the office, it is very organized, meticulously organized. Probably the cleanest office you've ever seen in your life.
Definitely not mine.
Well, no, because you haven't touched hers, and it's been crazy organized since.
Right.
It hasn't really been Ezra's office since we left.
No,
It really hasn't.
But when it was,
Goodness. Yeah, no, to the point where like there's like a little plant on the desk, just like a little flowering plant. Each of the petals that look like they were about to wilt have been removed and placed in a neat pile next to.
mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, like our elf. I hear him fine. That's my bad. Hold on, no, that's my bad, guys. Sorry. I know that was. There you go. That's my bad.
Hey, dummies and dice rolls.
I edited the
We're
wrong
here
one.
with the tech issues.
There we go.
There's your tech issue. Everybody gets one.
All right, there we go.
How far back?
What else could I
Yeah.
say except you're welcome?
Yeah, how far back did they lose us?
Like 10
And
seconds.
You're getting
Oh, okay.
Introduce Purchard again.
Yeah, so very meticulous, clean room. Chief Pertrude is sitting there at his desk. Very broad shoulder, very muscular build. Clean shaven, thick tusks coming out from the bottom. In the suit blue, like dress blues, basically. Just like tight tie all the way up. Just very meticulous and clean, despite the fact that he looks more orc than half orc.
Smash. I got a
Um,
D10. Thank
Don't
you.
steal it.
Sitting next to his chair, leaning against the desk, you see what can only be described as a buster sword, just this massive thing. And he's just, hands on the desk, just kind of like that. I don't know if you can see on the camera at all, but
Yeah.
it's kind of, just sitting very, Sheriff Ironsides, it is nice to see you again.
Been a long time. How you been?
Things have been better.
Yeah. I'm sure you heard about the bit of ruckus my friends and I caused.
I have indeed.
Why did it get this bad? How did it get this bad? How did you get members of a mob in your ranks?
He's going to stand up and slowly walk around the desk, kind of like brushing a finger across the wood. Sheriff Ironsides, I have a very important question before this conversation continues.
All right.
How long have you been in St. Clifton?
Oh, a couple days. We came in when we got here when that one building at the docks basically caught on fire. We put that out.
You were the assistants then?
Yes. Yes. That was the day we arrived. We saw that and figured, well, we're here. Let's help.
So you have not received the letter I sent then?
I have not received any mail. No. The last letter any of us received was about Dr. Kaiser was gone missing. That's why we're here. And, well, we found him. He's safe and sound now.
So I've heard from the report from the captain. Tell me one more thing, Mr. Ironsides.
Yes, sir.
Who is running your city right now? And you're going to see he's going to very tightly, like white knuckle, grip the Buster Sword.
Why can't I never remember his name?
Silas Langley.
Oh, it was Silas. Okay, so my brain was like, it's not Silas. It is a trusted compatriot and someone that me and the co-sheriff Benjamin Tello deputized while we were out and about. Named Silas.
And you know this man?
Yeah, he's when we got to Painted View and we came under attack from a cult of goblins and orcs. He helped us rebuild. He's a good man.
That was his handwriting then.
Was it nice?
Very different than yours.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, if it was nice and neat, that was
He
Silas.
he doesn't say it was bad or nice, just very different.
Yeah.
If it was very legible, that was Silas.
He'll slowly release the Buster Sword and he'll kind of slump against the desk and just rub his eyes.
What did I miss? What's going on? You seem scared.
There is a lot of corruption in this city that I am currently working on weaning out. My attention has been elsewhere for some time now. Did Captain Dorian tell you how long she has been a captain?
Hydrate.
Mr. Ironsides?
No, I didn't really take much time to get to know her, to be honest with you. I really was determined to come talk to you.
She has been captain of the Western District here in St. Clifton for about a week now.
Excuse me. A week?
I happen to have had my office cleaned about a week ago when I removed the previous captain.
So you don't know who you can trust. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Not currently, no. Hence my questions.
What was your letter? If you don't mind me asking, Chief.
It was a two-part. There is both a figurative corruption, like the one with the reef. And there is a literal corruption of some kind that I am not privy to. I do not understand the ways of magic like some of the clerics and paladins at the furnace.
Sure. Yeah, I get that.
And I'm
Have you reached out to my stepdad?
a letter has been sent to Solanus, yes.
Has he responded? They got some stuff going on over there too. I don't know if it's corruption necessarily, but they've got a
He
lot
has
of
sent a
missing people.
letter of missing folk, yes.
All right. I'm assuming because of everything going on here, you haven't really been able to send anyone to go help.
Tell me, Mr. Ironsides, you are in Painted View now, yes? The small settlement.
That's right.
Have there been reports of sickness?
Not to my knowledge. No one said anything to me. I mean, we haven't been home in a couple weeks at this point, but before we left, everything was fine. We had our winter celebrations and that sort of thing and made our way through. Even passing through Dodgestone, there was nothing of illness spreading.
You keep saying we. Are you not traveling alone, or?
Oh no, I have a group of friends that help me. We all work together, and we dispatched the Ghoul Queen thing, beast creature, such and such over in Crag's Breach. We defeated.
There was a ghoul matron in the old Crag's Breach.
Yes, we
Do we need to send guards over?
well, we killed the matron.
So should be easy
Should
clean
be
up then.
should be right. Yeah, if you would like, sure.
I can get I can get a commission to one of the guilds. It should be fine.
We,
That being said,
but
Mr. Ironsides,
we call ourselves malicious compliance. There's
You
quite
would.
a few of us. We would, but we do good. We do good things, and we do what's right, and what we believe is just and fair. And that's why I wanted to talk to you. I did not realize this had become such an issue that seems this corruption may be widespread.
significantly throughout a couple of the merchant guilds as well. I am currently working on fixing that.
Through my time, Chief, of I guess being a mercenary as well, in a sense, I've come to realize that I don't really like our form of justice, yours and mine.
It is quite absolute, I will agree.
It takes too long. We were able to round out.
He'll kind of like drop the bravado a little bit. You'll see his shoulders slouch.
We were able to round out.
Ezra, I have known you since you were a boy. I know that you've never been one for paperwork. That being said, if you could do me a favor, if you are going to be forming a group of friends, as you say, make sure you are at least affiliated with one of the three guilds so that you are following the proper channels.
And see that is what I'm not a fan of.
I'm
and I
very
say
aware.
this because the proper channels stagnate progression. Without those channels, we were able to round out your problem with that reef in a day.
Unfortunately, you were also able to make the front page, and he'll go into his desk and open a drawer and pull out the newspaper. To which you'll see the front page. Renegade mages destroy the wharf.
You know, maybe this is a good thing. You see this, and yes, sure, people are going to get fear. People are going to be scared. You know who else is going to be scared? The reef.
I just do
Other
not
bad
want
guys,
the
when they see you in the paper, when they see
Ezra. I just do not want the tension over magic users to break out into full-out war. Like I said, I don't understand it, and I don't care for magic. That does not mean I want any unnecessary bloodshed.
sometimes sometimes you gotta fight magic with magic. You gotta fight fire with fire. A good friend of mine, Cedric, has told me that before, and I've seen it in action. They have
Above
magic
board.
on their
I don't know if
side.
listening to Cedric's a good idea.
They have magic on their side. Whether or not we follow these channels, they're still gonna do it. They can still sow an outbreak in record time. This war could happen no matter what. That is not the problem. You could use magic for good. You can use magic to rout out these weasels that are in your force. Another good friend of mine has the ability to make a room a place where you cannot lie. That's how I found one. We brought them in our ship. I found one in your ranks, and I took care of it myself.
I appreciate that.
Your other two guards wanted to rat me out and get me arrested, but that wasn't really too much of a worry. My point is, I don't like the rules. You know I never have.
Never have, no. You've done an excellent job. I appreciate that.
I would like Silas to be sheriff of Painted View. I'll still keep the badge. I'll still uphold the law there. But
That
only
is-
there.
Ezra, that is my only thing. If you could just get a badge from the guilds so I don't have a random sheriff running around. Just get that's all I'm asking.
Oh.
I want my star back.
All right.
It's
who
easy
do
enough.
you
just-
recommend?
Yeah, who do I mean, pick one. Whichever you choose. There's... Oh, shoot. Now I gotta find my paper. I'm an organized DM. I know where my stuff is.
Oh, and there goes your camera.
So
Gosh, friggin' dang it!
So organized.
We love watching the little catastrophes.
Right, it's fantastic.
Hey, welcome back.
Hi, Dad.
You made it. Wish I
My
could say that.
camera keep
Anyway.
friggin' turning off. Gosh dang it.
Because it's rude.
It really is. It's hurting my feelings.
It might be the cable. I mean, is it that one you got off of Temu? Temu?
Yeah.
Temu? Temu?
Got it. I hate it.
I was slowly getting there, and I was like, I'm doing it.
Fucking hate it here.
Well, I don't know where my notes are. Shoot.
Place is a prison. That's what it's bullshit.
Oh, wait. Haha! Found it. I'm doing great.
DM,
Yes.
can I perceive his lifespan?
You want to perceive what?
Can I perceive his lifespan?
Go for it.
What do I need to roll?
So it would be the DC...
Is it my charisma? Charisma check?
DC plus his charisma modifier is... or 10 plus the charisma.
Oh, I
his
roll a
charisma
perception.
modifier.
I roll a perception
11?
for it. I roll a perception plus his. Okay.
Oh, no. So you're just rolling a d20.
Oh, it says you may use your action roll to
You're
use
rolling
your
a perception
wisdom.
check.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
You're rolling a perception check.
And going against
versus
his.
a DC of 10 plus his charisma modifier. Which his charisma is
I rolled a 10.
only a plus 3.
22.
So
I
yeah,
rolled a 10, so I can't see it. That's fine, because I don't even know I can do this yet.
that's fair.
Okay, I'm just staring at him menacingly. Okay.
So, I mean,
yeah, so-
is there one that you know me pretty well, and I'll be honest, you got to think about the group name, Malicious Compliance. We're all pretty similar.
I mean,
What-
yeah.
Do you recommend one that would
Of the 3
jive
guilds,
with
there
us
is one that I
better?
would not recommend specifically because of you. And
Oh,
that would be the Forge Hoods.
eh,
They are very. We're going to call them law-abiding,
oh, they're
and he's just
strict.
gonna smirk. He's gonna
Okay, all right. Are they paladins or something?
No, they are a guild that will accept anyone. But the Forge Hoods, they very letter of the law, not spirit of the law.
Hmm. All right. So no, cool. Get away from that.
Again, and again, this time the smirk kind of turns into a bigger smile. I don't recommend for you.
Yeah, they'd probably just kick me out or arrest me. No, but I'm
Arrest
trying
is
to
not in
break the
their
law.
option,
It's
but
more
bringing
of
to
a,
us would be the
It's more of a tiptoeing the line.
Palace of Stars or Order of Rose. Either of those sounds like something that
Palace
would fit you.
Palace of Stars.
Palace of Stars or Order of Rose.
All right.
With that, we are going to cut over to Leo and Ben and Shiv really quick.
Sipping
who
their
are
coffee.
Enjoying really shitty coffee.
Hell yeah. Government coffee, baby. Let's go.
It's effective coffee. It
Yeah,
doesn't taste good, but
I
it
would
gets
like
the
to-
job done.
I would like to.
doesn't
Say, I would like to point out we call it booking sludge.
That tracks
for it.
That tracks.
Super here for it.
Circle.
You don't drink it; it marches down your throat.
Did you say Circle of Stars? You said Circle of Stars, an Order of Rose.
Palace of Stars and
Palace
Order
of Stars.
Rose.
I was like, Circle of
And
Stars
sorry,
sounds like a druid.
Yeah, Palace of Stars, and
Yeah.
I apologize. It's Order of Roses, plural. So
Makes more sense.
yeah,
I
can't
thought
read
there
my
were.
own
I
handwriting.
thought there would be an S there or the in between somewhere.
I can't read my own handwriting.
Fair enough.
Who left me in charge of this shit?
That's what happens when you're doing rip.
But yeah, you guys are awkwardly conversing with Doreen.
Do you like
Yeah,
jazz?
no, the
Do
eating
you
the
like
watermelons,
jazz?
that's just a sideshow bit. It's not what I can actually do.
So is it the whole jaw that I'm so confused?
Somebody just go get me a watermelon. I'll be able to show you.
I don't even know if we have one here.
You
so
haven't
glad-
confiscated a melon from anybody?
I'm so glad this lasted. I'm so glad it's canon.
This is bringing back so many stories from my past. It's not even funny.
Bro, do you know somebody that can swallow a watermelon whole?
Also, we're
No, but I did bear witness to a woman who stole an entire ham from a grocery store
I love that so
and,
much.
and wasn't using her hands to hold it. So, Cody, it's not where you think it was.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
She
well,
probably
well,
got them
well,
hams.
but it's better.
I cannot.
continue. Let's get back. Okay.
All right, great.
Getting back to it.
We're getting off track here.
Well, bless my stars if it isn't Mr. Tello himself. And you're going to look up and you're going to see Cithrin with two other adventurers. The dwarf he pointed out previously with no beard but mutton chops and the connecting mustache. And a dark purple tiefling. Just walking in, holding this elf with his arms stuck behind his back, just like pinned as high as possible. Well, I wasn't expecting to see y'all here.
I wasn't expecting to see you here with whatever that is.
Turning in a bounty.
Like a sore thumb or something. We'd always
That's
keep turning
fair.
up.
True. Yeah, no, we're here. Ezra's talking to the chief.
Was he getting a slap on the wrist then?
I'm not entirely sure, man. Do you have anything aside from coffee? Not that I'm offended by it, but it's just more of like water or something.
Before Doreen can say anything, Cithrin's already grabbing his water skin and holding it out to you.
You sure, man?
Ah, absolutely. Anything for nobility.
Oh, well, thank you. And
I kind of just like take the cup of coffee, carefully set it on a table next to me, and pop the top and just like dangle the water skin above my mouth as to not put my lips on it out of, respect.
Thank you very much, Sithrin. I really appreciate it.
Of course, of course. So, aside from Mr. Dark and Brooding getting chewed at by the chief, what are y'all doing here? Just hanging out? This is a strange place to hang out.
It's not exactly hanging out. We're more or less just kind of waiting for him to get done talking.
Gotcha, gotcha. He'll he'll see Leo and Shiv. I don't want to say down there, but that's basically the direction.
That's basically it.
And he'll just, hey,
And like Shiv just
Howdy.
choking
Kinda-
down the thick ass coffee.
Dick.
Drinking the sludge.
This coffee, they put in thicket.
Oh, bro, they didn't even need to. If anything, they need to put
Like-
thin it in.
Hate that.
No, like she keeps like kind of stirring it around and is like, you know, I almost think that it would have been better if I'd have just like taken some of it and like put it in a coffee filter, like you know. Or y'all don't do that.
You saying
No.
this is like loose leaf tea, but with coffee grounds?
Hold on, you've never had cowboy coffee where you literally take the ground,
Yes, I
Put it in a
have, but
filter.
shove it in.
yeah, I have. But I'm just thinking that all of a sudden this is just grounds. Like this is
You know, grabs the
unfiltered
little
coffee.
nearby lamp. It's like,
Like you can
Yeah,
chew
that.
it. This is
We're
the grape
chewing-
nuts in your coffee, essentially.
We're chewing it anywames. Like, let's be real
Leo
here.
just grabs the lamp. Yeah, Shiv, let's dry it out. We can actually pack that and use it like a spit.
I'm gonna look back at Sithrin.
Where did you pull this from? What?
No, just hold the coffee up. We're gonna boil it down a little more, make it sludge.
It's already sludge, Leo.
Yeah, we're gonna make it even more. So we're gonna turn it into dirt.
At this rate, you may as well put the fucking beans back on the tree and then just lick it off.
I mean, if that's what you want to do to get whatever it is you need from it, but then go for it. But I was just trying something else.
I ain't getting what I need from it.
Got yourself
because I
some
gotta
interesting
eat
friends here, Mr. Tallow.
I gotta digest this shit.
Definitely interesting. Though some of the mightiest people I know. Hey, got a question for you, real quick.
Of course, of course.
You mentioned getting signed up for a guild. What kind of guild do you work with?
Order of the Roses.
Oh, interesting. They recruiting?
Yeah, always. Adventure is always popping up here and there.
That's true. Ever since
You
you mentioned it,
looking at joining up?
ever since you mentioned it, it's been kind of stuck in my head as an idea.
I will say we are a bit more fun than some of the others. As long as I'm around.
Well, from what I'm gathering, you're like the life of the party.
I do my darndest to be.
Well, that depends on your definition of fun there, sweets.
Less explosive.
Need to get her a drink. He'll look at the coffee back at Ben. A real drink.
Why do you think I set the coffee down?
I'm gonna like glance back over to the one woman and be like,
No offense.
None taken. It's what we get. I don't make the orders.
Can I get
Listen.
another one?
I mean, I make the
Yes.
orders, but I don't place. You know what? I don't. Never mind.
You guys need more funding. Anyways,
he's just gonna.
I'm here
I'm
for it.
sorry. Just turn back to silent. Sithrin. And just gotta be like,
so funner than the others. There's more than just one.
Hey, there'll be 3 guilds. There's us, Order of the Roses. There's the Forge Hoods, which I mean, if you like being a stuffy, stick in the mud.
Hydrate.
Sounds like something Ezra would hate.
Oh, I'm sure he'd have a fucking blast with them.
I wasn't listening. What would I hate?
Cause aneurysms in their minds every moment he talks.
Palace of Stars ain't bad, but I mean, theirs are mostly city dealings. Dealing with public disputes. We get the monsters usually.
Well,
Of course, we also get the occasional drunken disorderly, and he'll kind of kick the elf.
I see.
It's
Well, you
definitely more
mentioned
than a drunk.
monsters, so
It's definitely more than a drunk and disorderly. He's actually a horrible person.
well,
I just kind of like slight kick him on the ground too.
that's what you get for being a disgusting person. Anyways, do you know where we get signed up?
Doreen chimes in here, actually.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah, just one of the auxiliary buildings outside.
Duly noted. Hey, Leo, Shiv, you guys against joining a guild?
I mean,
What's the point?
realistically, do we need to? Like,
It definitely helps
Most
with funding. Plus, they get your reputation out.
Lord
Listen,
knows we
probably
could use
won't
some
be
What are you
funded.
talking
funding.
about? You mean they're gonna pay us?
Yeah, you'll get significant bonuses from the guild. Any commissions taken.
So you're telling me I ain't gonna have my star no more?
My ear just twitches.
Ben sneezes out of nowhere.
Right.
Actually,
On top of that, it allows you a little more access. No offense, Captain. Sorry, not trying to say that we're doing things outside of the law. We're technically not doing anything outside of the law, technically, but
We live a
it
good
does allow us
technicality.
access into places where normal civilians aren't allowed to go.
that makes a lot of sense why you're asking if we were affiliated.
You are in a place that normal people weren't allowed to go, so yeah, I feel like that was a fair question.
You know, you got a good point. Well, it sounds like a good discussion to bring up to the other half of the party.
Where is the Didn't you have a couple redheads? They stand out like beacons.
Bacons?
Both like fire, pretty much.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. I think they went to a church.
Right,
One
well,
has red hair
there's
because
quite
he's
a few of
naked,
those
the other
around
one has
here.
red hair because he's an idiot.
Yeah. Well, can't quite dispute that one. Should I-
There's quite a few churches around here. I mean, to show you the way if you need.
Any
I'm gonna look
particular
to-
one that'd be of meaning, I guess.
Do y'all not remember? Your character's not remember her god's name.
Oh no, I clearly remember.
Your character.
Oh yes, my character
Okay.
and me.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I remember? No. Does Shiv remember? Feverishly. All right.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna look to Leo and Shiv and be like,
should I check up on them?
I'm sure they're fine. They have Cedric. They're in a church. Whatever happens in a church.
They have Cedric.
They have Cedric in a church.
We're gonna jump back to Ezra really
Oh my
quick.
God, we gotta go.
He gonna burn the whole
hey,
thing down.
I do want to try it one more time. The perception check on him.
one more time.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, I just
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to see if I know how long he's gonna live, and I'm gonna add my chatspiration to it.
Ooh, yeah, his DC is like a 13, so.
Yeah, I have 8 right now. 15.
Okay, yeah. You're going to watch as
As I'm just staring at him, what happens?
yeah, just as he's talking to you and you're staring, you're listening, but you're kind of zoning a little bit because you think you hear a tick, and it's like, wait a minute, and then you realize it's not as loud as it's been in the past. And as you start focusing on that a little, kind of zoning out of the conversation, an hourglass kind of just appears right next to his head. And as it does, it kind of just swirls and it looks like a pocket watch. Something you're a little more familiar with. And you see all the different dials on it. And for the brief second that it's there, you're able to perceive all the information on it and see that he has approximately 16 years to live still.
Ezra's gonna look frantic. Not frantic, but like visibly disturbed. Because it doesn't know what he's doing. This just happened.
Yeah, you now know down to the second. when he's going to die.
Guys, I have a death note. I wish. Okay.
So, all right. So basically,
Ezra, you don't look so good.
yeah, I've been going through a lot. I got blown up. All right, I'm going through a lot. All right. So the order deals with monsters and the like, and then
Primarily, they get sent to
handle.
settlements and outside of the city stuff.
So you'd be sending them to clean up Craig's Breach,
More or less,
more or
yes.
less. All right, and then if I for some reason wanted to stay in this godforsaken city, no offense, not my bag.
That would be the Forge Hoods.
Oh, and then if we wanted to, what about the palace?
Palace of Stars is just in city issues, not necessarily in this city, but traveling from town to town.
But say like, if we were at the order, we can still, if we're somewhere in a town, say Dodgestone, and something's going down.
Correct.
We'd be within legal bounds to do something and not stepping on toes.
Correct. Yes.
I mean, as terrifying as it was, I had a lot of fun killing that.
That is very
matron.
unsettling news.
It's a ghoul matron. That thing was a. You should have seen my friend Benjamin. He was on. We had a juggernaut on a train, and he was just shooting light and swinging a big old sword. It was the coolest thing ever. I don't want him to know that. He don't need to know. But I thought that was amazing, and it kind of got me wanting to kill monsters more often. And then so what I'm telling myself when we fight these bad guys like the Reef is that they're monsters, and it's a whole lot easier to take them out if you don't personalize, like don't personify them.
Again, very unsettling news.
I'm sorry I got so excited about that. All right, well I'm gonna
Ezra, I have one more thing.
Yes.
I've known you, like I said, since you were very young.
Yes.
So I trust you. I told you that the letter I sent was two-part.
Yes.
The first part was talking about corruption and how there are gangs that are currently infiltrating multiple points of interest within city guard, within merchant guilds. It's quite widespread. The Reef just happens to be the biggest one here in St. Clifton. There are other gangs, unfortunately, that we are dealing with. The second thing is the physical corruption, the sickness.
Yeah.
It was a warning to the sheriffs to look for anyone who is ill. I trust you with this information, Ezra, because you are here and because I have known you for so long. But also because I know that you are capable. You say you survived a matron. It would appear on the paperwork that your story lines up. And you have been here in St. Clifton for, as you say, 3 days, openly combating the Reef and their mages.
Chief, what's this illness?
Walk
Is
with
it-
me.
Is it a like the plague that hit my
He'll walk towards the door and he'll grab the handle and he'll kind of pause as you talk. I don't know what it is, Ezra, but it is not good. I must ask, how trustworthy are your friends? And you will see genuine, fear in his eyes for the first time in your life.
trust them with every fiber of my body.
I would like you to bring them with you.
All right.
He'll open the door, and as the door swings open, everyone at the desks kind of just stands up. And they'll just
That's such a creepy way to freeze there, Grimm.
get back to sitting.
Woo! You froze, and it was like you froze moving, and your eyes rolled back, and it was really creepy looking.
My bad.
You're good. So okay, they stood up. You froze when you said they stood up. And I didn't catch that
Yeah.
back end of that.
Everyone kind of like as he opens the door, everyone kind of stands up to at attention. To which he just kind of like,
Your camera turned off.
"Motherfuck!"
Or he just like, fuck.
No, he just kind of like waves his hand dismissively, and everyone kind of goes and sits back down to what they're doing. And he'll lead you past the coffee, to which the rest of you see Ezra and the chief kind of walking in a very brisk pace.
I'll look over at him and just do the really like a very noticeable, but like, come on, like with my head, like get this way.
I'm gonna look at
Cithrin kind of
Before I
like
head out, that was-
half jokingly, half serious, does like a quick salute to the chief.
I'm gonna look to Shiv and Leo and be like,
Should I break away and check on the other two and tell them to get here? Because this looks important.
Sure, they're fine.
Yeah, but he looks intent on us following.
Well, I mean, realistically, if that were the case, you shouldn't have to break away. We should just be like, hey, we got to go get a guy. We got to go see a man about a horse.
Ezra rushes back into the lobby where they're at and is like,
I'm sure they'll be fine. Let's go.
Can I get a tin of that coffee? I would definitely want to try.
Leo.
Leo.
Just leave it for now.
Really
We can come
fast,
back later.
No,
We can leave it.
Fine.
they don't got the funding to give up the 10, Leo.
We'll get here.
Can they give him the 9?
anyway, that was not canon.
I
That was about
cannot. All right.
Can I get a hoy, y'all?
Oh, yeah.
The chief is going to lead you guys out the front door, and to one of the auxiliary buildings, just off to like out the door to the right. It looks small, like a little office space kind of a thing. And you'll go inside. Huh?
Do they have my stapler?
Have your stapler? Of course, 100%. You're gonna go inside, and there will be a single desk with another set of double doors on the other side of the room. To which Chief will nod at the person behind the desk, and they will nod back. They will hit a button under the desk, and you'll see the doors. You'll hear the door click. To which the doors will open, and it'll be a small shaft. To which the chief will stand in the little room. You guys join him, and it is an elevator that descends down.
Yeah, he mentioned, just so y'all are aware, I don't, something about joining a guild because I don't want to be a sheriff anymore, but I am not allowed to walk around with the star if I'm not a sheriff.
In which he like glares. He glares
Hey, they'll pay us,
at
so-
Pertrude.
I mean, they will pay us. I mean, like just like Leo said and everything. I was actually talking with my buddy Cithrin.
Wait. They'll pay us?
He'll take the badge off
Yeah, they said would give us a permission.
and hand it right to Pertrude.
I ain't been paid a day in my life.
Sounds like a misfortune on your
Baby, why the hell did
decision-making.
you want to? Why the hell did you want to keep the star if you weren't getting shit from it?
Influence.
I was getting paid when I was a sheriff.
Dorian is there with you guys, by the way. Dorian is gonna look very confused. And Pertrude is, Ezra, you'll notice, doing everything he can to not smile right now.
What the fuck, Pertrude? I've known you how long, and you did me this dirty?
Approximately 15 years, and you're fine.
I mean, hey, I can't complain. I didn't have to pay for my house or my food or my ammo.
You were taken care of.
I mean, what else do you need money for besides food and ammunition? Right?
Fun.
I have plenty of fun shooting things.
Yeah, that's why he's died almost twice.
You know,
He'll
It's
turn
supposed
to
three
Shiv
times.
for a second, like,
Ezra
look
will
down,
lean
like,
down
"What?"
to Shiv.
actually 3.
And,
Well, the key word there was almost.
You know, you learn a lot when you're on the brink of death,
Boy,
especially
do
when
you.
you get exploded in someone else's town. And you still never
Feel
paid me. I feel like I've been screwed.
Leo kind of blanches for a second.
We blanching him like a fucking green.
Ezra,
bean.
you notice that the entire time you guys have been talking, this elevator is still going down.
So yeah, I actually was talking with my buddy Cithrin about joining a guild. There's this really specific one that I actually really like the concept of.
Was it the Order of Roses?
I hate to
Absolutely.
cut this conversation short, but I must interrupt.
Fair.
Yes.
Oh, malicious compliance, if I am to understand that is this group's name.
The majority of us, yes, there's still.
In name, spirit, and
There's a couple
paperwork,
over
at
that
least.
went to the Temple of Arteo earlier.
Over to the furnace.
Yeah.
I believe that might be where they are, right?
Hey,
Our
religious types, not my thing.
we got a penitent, and that's who she follows, so she's doing her thing there. Didn't want to
Yeah.
intrude.
I will
got
let you
opinions.
pass the information along then.
Oh, of course.
What you are about to see is upsetting to most. We are currently investigating the source. We are still uncertain. Several people have gotten sick somehow throughout the mountain regions of the Sendian Commonwealth. Their symptoms show depression-like state, apathy, and then comatose. After which this happens. As he says, the doors open as the elevator finally stops, and you find yourself in what appears to be a large underground medical laboratory of sorts, with massive tanks with people in them.
Does it smell?
It's got that like underground musty dirt smell.
It smells like a basement.
It smells like a basement, yeah.
Cool.
But it's significantly colder down here. It's very,
Well, it's a
very
basement.
low below. Yeah, it's very low
I'm
below the
fine.
surface.
I'm fine.
Kind of help me with the visual here. Is it a tank with a bunch of people in it, or is it tanks individual?
There are multiple tanks. Each tank has a person in them.
All I can think about is in Final Fantasy
individualized
VII.
tanks.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
tubes.
exactly.
It's all I can think of.
They are all, and you're all going to see this. There's no need for a perception roll or anything. But you are going to see all of them are floating in water, or at least a water-like substance. It's hard to tell.
Floating in a liquid.
A very clear liquid, yeah. But their jaws are just dislocated and shattered. Their tongues are like stretched out of their mouths, and their eyes are complete black orbs. And he is going to say one last thing. He says, "We did not put the water in those tanks."
Oh.
I'm going to immediately eyeball Leo.
Yep.
Yeah, Ezra also looks right at Leo.
I'm gonna start walking right up to the tank.
Don't you touch a thing.
Last time you touched something,
Well, you don't have to touch a thing to investigate.
Okay,
God.
but all we're saying is the last time.
You almost turned into
What
one
do you
of them.
mean last time?
well, about that.
Remember
we
I
ended
mentioned
up.
the cult?
Correct.
When we all went in there to rout them out, there was a dead dragon.
Yes.
Wasn't it? What was it, Benjamin? Like a black goo or something around them.
Leo reaches into his bag and he pulls out the vial of black goo and just.
You have
That.
some. That's how he got it.
Yes.
It attached to him, and he got very ill. But we were able to save him somehow. I don't quite remember.
I
But
was like, you guys do remember, just because it wasn't actually that like it was like I think a month ago in game time. But yeah,
Almost
no,
a year
it was
ago in game.
this black goo coming out of a bite mark on this dead dragon. And yeah, you guys, Zachariah actually, the priest of Dwalin, actually is the one who saved him.
so yeah,
I relay all that.
Relay that.
So yeah, but he was puking up multiple gallons, like an impossible amount of seawater. Is this salt water?
We haven't been able to check. Every time we open one of these things, they start moving.
Can I make a? Okay. Can I roll for multiple?
You can roll for one.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
like
I'll look at the
you-
one that's closest to me.
All right, go ahead and roll.
22.
Okay. You'll see the hourglass will appear, and then it'll turn to the pocket watch again.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to make a wisdom save.
Nice. 22.
Yeah.
Two
You're
22s.
terrified, but you're
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
you
this thing's
watch,
terrifying.
as you watch, the hands of the clocks are all spinning violently fast in the wrong direction.
I think maybe are they coming unborn?
And Ezra's just talking to himself quietly, like,
The time doesn't match. The time doesn't make sense. That
While Ezra's
doesn't
having
make
his little
sense.
moment, Shiv's like, so you're saying that like when you go to like empty the water, like you lift the tank out and it starts. I'm gonna need some clarification on that because that don't make no sense.
When we open the top of the tank, water starts pouring out, as if that water is still pouring out of them. On top of that, they suddenly start thrashing and trying to escape.
Do you happen to have any of this water left over?
From the sounds of it, it wouldn't be hard to get.
it'd be mighty dangerous to lift even lift it. It sounds like immediately that they start trying to get out.
They do indeed.
Are they strong?
Do you have?
Terrifyingly so.
I don't know if we should risk it. Let's just assume it's salt water. Let's just assume. It don't really matter if it's salt or not.
Easy enough to check. Yes.
Yeah, it's easy enough for them to get out. It sounds like too, and I don't want to put anyone in
Which is why I
danger.
was wondering if there
But
was some left.
Young Yuan boy, I have a question.
Hmm.
Do you mind if we analyze that
yeah.
goo? We have not been able to ascertain anything other than the water.
And you said this is
Haven't
happening
been able to do
around
that
multiple
myself.
towns, correct?
Throughout the mountain and coastal region, yes.
What is the commonality in all these situations? There's got to be
We haven't-
something in common with all of them. Has there been some kind of bestial occurrence? Has there been the black goo in other places?
This is why we've been asking the sheriffs to keep an eye out. We sent the letter out to all the sheriffs and hoping to get something back.
Well, that's at Painted View. There was a dead dragon in a cave with a bite mark, and this stuff coming out of him. So something
How big of bite?
big enough to kill a dragon, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That is not great news to hear.
No.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember a whole lot because of the time it's been, but there was something that I felt during the time that I was under. Could you relay that?
Yes. You felt cold. Like a burning cold and immense hunger, like a need to feed.
Okay. Was there anything else that I can remember, or just that?
Just blackness.
Okay. So yeah, I was look, while I was under, I suppose you could say, I just remember it being really cold, and I will never forget just how famished I was. Even after waking up, I ate my weight in hotcakes. Ooh. Hotcakes with syrup.
These things are perplexing. All right, sometimes Pertrude, I can see. This will actually news for all of you except Benjamin. Sometimes I can see how much time someone may or may not have left.
That's an interesting
They
skill. Where
don't.
did you
The
acquire
time
this?
doesn't stop. I don't know. Third, fourth time dying.
I would like you to write up a report about that, but you're not under my jurisdiction anymore. So
I don't know a lot about it. It just started. Really. But this one here, time was all over the place. It didn't have a. I don't know if it's undead or what. I don't. Do you have any priests or clerics that can?
there are a couple throughout the city we can.
It'd be magic. It'd be magic, but they might be able to ascertain its if it's undead. This is undead, this is an entirely different thing. If this is a creature that lives, this is like a fungal infection. Then there's a different way to handle that. All right.
So you're saying this is probably magic then?
Maybe I'm not versed enough in it myself to give you a positive answer.
Can I do an Arcana check on it? Like,
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
oh my goodness,
I'll hand the
22.
file over to the
God,
sheriff.
That's 322s in a row.
22s tonight. Oh man.
D&D Beyond.
Okay. Yeah, Ezra, you get a little closer and you kind of just like put your hand on the glass as you're staring at this one individual. Halfling gentleman. Just kind of floating there, arms kind of like this, kind of like he's got a like the hanger in his shirt kind of a thing. And again, the jaw is completely dislocated. The tongue's hanging out way further than it should. It looks like almost like it's been ripped out from just the amount of water pressure. Eyes wide open, but completely black. And you just stare for a moment and you start to feel that twinge that you get anytime that you felt magic that Kyra's used to heal you. It's different, but it's magic.
But it's not like the burning sensation I get.
No,
when
it's
she-
not
okay.
Kyra's magic, but
Okay.
it's definitely got
I was about to say, if I got that, we got some problems.
Yeah, no, it's not Kyra's magic,
Okay.
but you know how you've been healed by magic enough times to know what the presence of arcane energy feels like.
This is definitely magical in nature.
I will say with the 22 though, you'll be able to tell it's a different type of magic for sure from what Kyra does. Whereas Kyra's got that hot sensation, that searing sunlight, like when you sit out in the sun for too long. This makes you nauseous when you focus on it for too long.
This is almost like a infected meat. This is magic, and it's not good. Obviously, I mean, I don't really need to tell you that, but yes, this is magical in nature, for certain.
Very well. And then he'll start barking orders. He'll start talking to all the physicians there and the artificers, the scientists, and everyone who's doing lab work basically. And he's going to start telling them this is of magical nature. He's just kind of like, shouting out essentially and getting everyone's attention. Ezra, you don't hear him though. Ezra, your ears kind of muffle for a minute. And it's like that sound like when you're underwater and someone's yelling, that muffled. And you get that kind of that sixth sense, that animal instinct panic. That fight or flight starts to trigger. You can feel your hairs standing up. And you hear the sound of a dog whimpering. You turn and you look, and over by where the elevator is, you see a large black wolf. It is doing the same thing that any dog would do when it's standing at the door waiting to go, but like in that kind of like we need to go, like that patting back and forth with its feet, and it's like whining, its ears are down, and it's going to give out one loud bark as you blink, and all the sound comes back, and the wolf's gone.
While looking at it, I'm going to reach back and just snap my fingers a few times to get my group's attention and walk with a purpose.
And
I
like I
know
said,
that you are not
as you
snapping at me.
blink, the sound all comes back and the wolf's gone, but the feeling is still there.
You can tell Ezra's panicked, and all he says is
wolf,
and he just walks to the walks to the elevator.
Yeah, I know you did not just talk to me and snap at me like I am a goddamn dog, Ezra Ironsides.
Chevelle. Something's
Did you
wrong.
just hard name you?
Something's wrong. We gotta go.
Oh god damn it! It's Cedric, isn't it?
I don't know, but we gotta go.
Fair.
As you are saying
All right.
this, the ground begins to tremor.
Oh, well, shit.
You hear shaking and you feel it. It's building. All the
Oh,
scientists
oh,
start
damn.
like, oh shit, and start running as well. Considering you are
Yeah, Ez, you're
underground
right. We gotta
and the earth is
go.
now shaking.
Scientists first. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
They're making their way. It's a large enough, contraption. It's meant to carry like heavy equipment, so everyone can get on there.
Oh, it's a cargo elevator. Got it.
It's a cargo elevator, yeah.
Cool.
I'm assuming you guys are running to the elevator then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got little legs.
I just pick you up.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm going
With
to
respect.
need all four of you to make strength saves.
No.
The ground is shaking underneath you.
Can I not do it with a dex save?
Can I forego mine since Ben is carrying me?
You can forego yours, and I will too. I'm gonna fucking Misty step onto that thing.
Wait, don't let me down.
Since it's
Hold on.
since
No,
it's like
you
a
can't
shaky.
do that if you hold me.
I can. I've done it before.
No, you can't.
It's his tech.
It's
It's
his
a
tech.
tech.
It's not a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
This,
do,
yeah,
like-
this isn't the spell. This is a tech misty step.
Okay.
Yeah, his tech is a little different. It's not actually the spell misty step. It just works like the spell misty step.
So I just
similar
call it Misty
to.
step.
Okay, so he can take me with him.
Yes.
So
yes.
my argument is if the ground's shaky, but I have good footwork and dexterity, I can handle it.
I will allow an acrobatics roll then if you need.
It's the same as a
Can I
strength.
take that as well?
Same as a strength roll, so I'll just do the strength save.
Sorry, Leo. I didn't hear you before I started
Oh.
doing the dash.
Yeah,
16?
Leo. Same for you, Leo.
I got 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slip and stumble, but you make it all the way just fine.
That's a 13.
Leo, you do not. You biff it. You hit the ground hard. You are technically prone right now.
I'm gonna thorn whip Benjamin's ankle to try and pull myself.
Why
towards
don't you
him.
just go for my free arm?
He's got a
Or his
metal
free
ankle.
arm?
Mech leg.
He's got it.
Go for the
One of
fatty
the metal
tissue.
parts of him.
Go for the fatty tissue.
Answer chat. Yeah, it's more of the delinquent child. It's
I
tech.
would go for the metal. That way it doesn't hurt anything.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's why I said
But it
one
might
of
throw me off
his ankle
balance.
that's metal.
He's like
It's
10
like
You're
pounds.
already in the elevator.
I'll go for the horn.
That's way worse
Fair.
for balance.
Down, Bessie.
Where the head goes, the body follows. Anyway,
I don't even know what
what
the
to
hell?
roll for that. Like, I guess.
I'm gonna roll to hit. 13.
Yeah, I guess roll to hit. I think.
slower than his AC.
Do you really want to go
Do
for
I hit your horn?
with a 13? No.
No, I don't have any other choice. Can I use my inspiration for that?
Do you have any chat inspiration? Has chat given him inspiration? I haven't seen the number
Actually, I
yet.
still have
so,
that.
I mean,
I still have the inspiration you gave us.
The DM inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
have you not used yours yet?
You gave us DM inspiration last
No, I haven't
session.
used it yet. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Because,
All right,
because
sure,
you did.
go for it.
It's something you did.
Yeah. No, I remember. I was gonna say. Hey, I thought he'd used his already.
It was a 1
That's
year.
21 to hit.
Yeah, no, that hits.
All right.
You should have just used it to re-roll your save, but all right, that works too.
I'll pull
This is
myself
better.
towards. I already fell. So it wouldn't help to re-roll my save.
Ow, Leo, ow. Oh,
Sorry, I gotta get out of here. I got stuck behind. No.
Yank it off my horn and pull.
Oh my gosh.
I got a DH aspiration. Thank you.
There we go.
Just like
Just
Oro said,
before-
grabbing by the elf by the horns.
Catch
Just
you
before
you hit wall.
the elevator doors close and you guys start your ascent, the walls of the elevator drip with liquid fire that pours into the room, a swirl of gold and white and red and black, which dances in a swirling ball, turns completely black and red, and then explodes in the room as the doors close.
Ben D12.
Bless all of you.
Wait a second. Does this magic look familiar? Or this flame? Would it look familiar to me?
Ezra's never seen it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it would look or feel familiar.
So, would that mean that it might look familiar to Shiv with all the shit that she's seen from Kyra?
It might have. With that, we are going to jump over to Kyra and Cedric, though.
The audacity.
Do we want to break and come back at 10? It's 9:51.
Yeah, we can do a 10-minute break. You guys okay with that?
Tenor. Yeah,
Come
a
back
little
at
tenor's good.
just come back at 10
Yeah,
flat.
it'll be
10
by
flat our
tenor.
time. Yeah, I know, Cedric, but people got to pee.
I'm so
Get a
sorry,
hand out of
Kyra.
it.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. But I figured it was a good time.
Audacity.
We'll be back in 8 minutes, guys. We'll be back at 10,
gonna
10
go-
Eastern.
Okay.
We'll be back on the hour. On the hour.
We are a little bit about it.
By
We're
the time we
live.
start-
We're
I'll be
live.
Cedric for the next bit.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. Hi guys.
By the time we finally threaten Morph's like, oh shit, let me pinch it off. I'm done.
He
Like,
didn't even poop.
He
The
didn't even-
monster.
How
This-
chat heard that.
This. Oh yeah, chat heard that. Chat is on right now. What's up, guys?
Chat heard it.
Hey, chat.
I had to
Hydrate.
cut that walk short.
How are we doing, guys? How's everyone doing?
Oh, how
Doing
we
our
doing?
best.
We're
So
doing
great.
fine.
So great.
We're doing our heckin' best.
So,
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, let's jump back into it.
All right, time's up. Let's do this.
So, starting with Cedric,
Starting with me.
we're gonna back up a little bit.
Oh.
This is at the point where Kyra is already lit this little glass orb, this grapefruit sized ball of glass to you, starting to glow in her hands. At this point, what are you thinking?
So Cedric is kind of standing off in the corner, trying to be like respectful, but he obviously doesn't want to be there, so it's like kind of half-assed, but like he's on his best behavior because now that nothing's gone, I'm Kyra's problem. So that's kind of where we're at now. So he's trying to be respectful, and in his head he's just. Sorry, the cat meowed right. I was gonna talk.
I heard that. It was loud,
He's
bro.
just-
And then Cedric
Notice
goes,
me, father.
How can he be the
Father,
moonlight
no.
assassin if he's so fucking loud?
That's the thing. What do you want, man? Are you good? We fine? Chill. Okay.
Hey guys,
Anyway.
look at the Zoom chat.
So
Look at the
Cedric's in
Zoom
the
chat. It
corner.
was a really good joke.
Just
Really
thinking,
quick, by in the corner, how do you mean? Because this, if you remember correctly, this is a large open cathedral, and you were like right next to Kyra when this happened.
Ah, that's true. Damn it. Okay. I find that I'm close to Kyra. Damn it. I'm like awkwardly close though. Like not-
Awkwardly close.
awkwardly close.
I love
Like
it.
to where like I shouldn't be on the stand because I'm not part of the ceremony in any way. And there's like a big ritual for them, you know, but I'm just that. No, don't go ahead. I'll wait.
I love this. So yeah, you'll see the orb glow, and she'll proceed to reach her hands into the fire, which not normal for you.
I'm watching. I am watching her, but I also know she does magic, and I recently walked into a bonfire, so weirder things have happened.
Okay. And then she places the glass down, and at this moment, time seems to slow down for you. Not literally.
Hey Jess, can
But
you
in
mute
that-
yourself until like you got to talk because Grimm's echoing really bad. Into yours. It's okay.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
So yeah. Time doesn't literally slow down, but it's kind of like that when you see something happen that's bad, and your brain is now processing all of it all at the same time.
I'm an ADHD person. I'm more.
I'm aware.
Continue, sorry.
You watch as this black and red flame seems to almost rip itself out of Kyra's hands and engulf the rest of this flame.
Could I make a religion check real quick? Only because of maybe something I've heard from Cinder.
I will say yes because of your mother was more religious.
Well,
If you
I have
fail, I'm
proficiency
singing.
in
If you fail,
I
I'm
have
singing.
proficiency in religion. That's why I'm asking. Because
If you
Oh,
fail,
yeah.
I'm singing, bro.
I don't know if I'll. Yeah, it's a 13.
13.
Losing my religion. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you've never seen anything like this. You got
Alright,
no
fair.
stories or anything. And it's happening so fast. It's in a fraction of a second. You're watching this fire like peel away from her, engulf this gold and white flame, in black and red and literally explode outwards. You feel the heat on you, and it doesn't feel like any flame that you've ever felt before. You've touched fire, you've worked with molten metal. You're not unfamiliar to the sting of heat. This feels grainy, almost like it's clawing at your flesh, as it scrapes past. And after this explosion, your ears are just ringing. You hear nothing but your own heartbeat and that high-pitched whine in your ears. And then you hear, as your hearing starts to return to you, the sound of footsteps. Lots of footsteps and clanging metal and panicked breathing. This is the movement of a lot of people that are now very much not sure why, in their minds, a bomb just went off in their fucking building. And the only two people standing are you and Kyra, who, by the way, Kyra, are you even standing anymore?
How does Kyra look?
Yeah, no. This explosion or whatever just went off, and so Kyra is on the floor. She's not dead, but she's definitely on the floor. And she is like not like she's stunned.
Your camera's off.
And just in shock, and there are tears streaming down her face.
Seeing all of this as my hearing is coming back, I'm gonna slowly. I figured the blast would have kind of not knocked me down, but kind of like down maybe to a knee, as I try to dodge out of the way of the flames. And I see Kyra on the ground. As
You're muted. Your mic's not on. Your mic's not on, and your camera just turned off.
Grimm. Sorry. Why does my camera keep dying? What is happening? Gosh. Working? Maybe.
There you are.
Okay.
There you are.
I don't know what keeps happening. I apologize, guys. At this point, though, yeah, the 50 or so paladins have now surrounded you guys. Shields in front, swords at the ready, just in case you plan on attacking the church.
Ooh, well, I'm going to. I'm gonna I'm gonna speak. I'll talk first. All right. We're turning new leaves.
Hey, yeah.
I will. I swear on the will of Bongo, and I'm gonna stomp, and I would like to rage.
Don't talk. Dial it back.
And as I rage, I'm gonna get my flaming unibrow, like my guy Eighth Gates. My hat's gonna fall off, and I'm going to get a wispy of the embers off my hair, and I'm gonna look at this group of paladins surrounding me. I'm gonna say, if anything happens to her, you'll come face to face with the boots you lick. Now grab your god and fix her now. And I would like to intimidate everything.
The wall is very intimidated.
Yeah, roll intimidation. That was beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
10 out of 10, no notes.
Could I roll at advantage? Because you love me?
This motherfucker pulled the brother card.
I think instead that this particular intimidation should be rolled with strength, not charisma.
I will say I will say that this could be a strength one. I will also ask, our resident paladin here, would you say that would probably intimidate some of the paladins?
Okay, so especially...
No. This is for the paladin.
Oh.
This is for this game's paladin.
She was like, I'm just so used to this. I'm just
so used to being the paladin.
I know, right?
So sorry.
I think that for the group, they would be intimidated, but it would be responded to with a step forward and a shield dropped to the ground firmly in front of them. Kind of like
Firmly grasp it.
More shield than sword in this part, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely more shield than sword. Hide behind the wall. There's a bunch of us and one of them. Maybe we can hide back here.
Form a phalanx formation.
Oh, they formed a phalanx for me. I love that. So.
Fantastic. So yeah, we'll go with that then. Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, you have successfully scared the shit out of a group of paladins, and in response, closer wall. To which the high priestess, who is also trying to clamber off the ground, wait, is she alive?
I'm gonna turn really quick. She better be, or I'm answering to a dragon.
And also,
The situation seems so familiar.
Christ. All right.
So yeah, I am alive. I would probably try to get up, but it would be a struggle.
If she tries,
because I just exploded.
You should try more.
Kyra, for the first time in a long time, you look at your hands and they are burnt to shit.
Okay, yeah. Kyra is she is not having a good time.
I'm gonna help her up, but my hammer is going to be definitely out. I'm holding it in a very aggressive manner.
Kyra is going to be staring at her burnt hands and just almost like this disassociated sort of like, my hands are burnt. They can't do that. My hands are burnt. Why are my hands burnt? They can't do that.
The high priestess, one of you, please, can you drop the shield? Help her. It looks very bad.
I'm gonna stand up more straight. I'm gonna stand up more straight and direct two of them to advance forward to assist her to her feet.
They'll put the swords away. The shield's still very aimed at Cedric. And one of them will extend his hand gently towards you, Kyra.
I will only let Cedric touch me.
I'll help her.
I will take his hand and try to stand.
I don't got nothing that can help you. How you feeling?
I don't understand. My hands are burned. I can't burn. Why are my hands burned? What? I don't understand.
You can't burn. I don't understand. What are you talking? This is how normal people react. I also can't burn. Well, can you burn? Oh my, I see the problem. Okay.
He's such a sweet bean.
I'm going to just probably summon my not flame warden. I feel like that would be dangerous. My whatever it is, my healing spirit, just to help me out a little bit.
Kyra, as you summon it, it still has the shape that you're familiar with, but it's much smaller, and it has a lot more of a golden glow to it this time. It's more beautiful. and it kind of just floats where it used to stand. It just kind of floats there.
I'll be. You feeling better?
I think so. I'm so sorry, Cedric. I don't know what happened.
Don't apologize. All right.
I'm gonna stop my rage. I'll drop it, and I'll pick up my hat.
The paladin that's reaching down to you is still muffled by the helmet. Do you need healing, miss?
Yes, thank you.
He'll reach his hand towards yours to take his hand.
I will take his hand.
He'll just gently hold the hand, one of your burnt hands, and you will take back 11 points of healing.
I'm gonna light a cigarette on the nearest fire.
And the burns in your hand will go away. On that hand that he's holding, at least.
I'm going to look towards the sacred flame, the holy flame that was. Is it still there? Is everything okay?
It is an empty basin right now.
Is the little orb thing?
The orb is in there, yes.
Okay.
You see that there are like 3 other orbs that are in there.
Oh, all right. Tyra is just so unsure of what to do. So she's like, "Could I pick up the orb? Should I try and relight the fire?"
The high priestess, is going to step forward. You realize that while your conversation is going on, she's also being tended to and getting healing and whatnot. There's a couple paladins that are helping her.
I'll lean over towards
Miss Pennington. Oh. Do you mind if we just confirm something really quick?
All right, but where's the flame is gone?
That's what we need to confirm.
Okay.
So she's gonna ask, do we have your permission?
Kyra will look to make sure that Cedric is still close to her, and then
my hammer is out, and I'm arguably too close to you. Continue.
Perfect. All right. Yes, you have my permission.
One of the paladins is going to just put his hands together and then outstretch, just kind of like in this motion, and is going to cast Zone of Truth.
You dare use my own spells against me? All right, no. But anyways, yes.
What is your full name?
Cedric Bombo. Oh, who are you talking? Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I am Kyra Pennington.
Who do you worship?
I worship our tape.
Do you know what happened to the flame of creation?
But I'll glance over at the basin. Just it's gone out.
And she'll sigh heavily. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't steal it.
No, I don't think I can't do that.
And you don't worship any other god?
No.
All right then. Then this is potentially both good news and significantly worse news.
Please, just what happened? I don't understand. Is this part of the trial?
No, Miss Kyra. It would seem that you were used. I don't know of red and black flames. I've never seen those. And it would appear that whoever uses those red and black flames that seem to have injured you as well, my dear child. They stole the flame of creation. It can't get put out, but it can create, and it can be stolen.
Oh shit.
With your permission, I would like to put you under guard for a while. You might be targeted if someone was using you as a vessel. I would like to make sure that you are watched.
Did they at least buy some jerky first?
Ugh.
Oh, don't you worry. She's got a guard dog.
I would like someone who doesn't lose their head to also observe.
I've never once done that.
Can I make a deception check?
Go for
I was
it.
gonna say, aren't you in the
Well,
zone of
he's-
truth?
Yeah, he's in zone of truth.
That is true. He's in zone of truth right now, actually, yeah.
So I like to think Cedric believes.
I mean, hey, you're not
I
lying
mean,
if you believe it.
Technically speaking, he still has his head.
I have my head still. I've never.
Another
Like-
one's lost it.
I would genuinely say that Cedric believes this because it's always been intentional anger
Mm-hmm.
for as long as we have all been.
This is
traveling
true.
together.
This is true. You know what?
That's
I also believe
She'll-
that he's
she'll
just dumb enough
squint.
to take this in the literal sense.
Yeah, she'll squint like she knows you can't lie, but she still does not believe you.
I have that effect on people.
Um. Kyra. I um. I think I need to tell you something.
Of course, child.
I and Kyra is going to explain everything that she knows about this. Do you want me to actually take the time to explain?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I need you to mute your damn self then.
Okay.
Goodness. This echo's ridiculous. Ugh. Alright. I think I know who that was that stole the flame of creation. A person known as Ventra. I have known this person for a very
Really
long
quick, I
time.
do apologize. Cedric, make a religion check.
an 8.
Sorry, what was the total?
An 8.
8. You've never heard of Ventra.
Got it.
Jess, sorry, you can keep going. Cedric hasn't heard anything. Actually, also, Shepard, go ahead and make a religion check.
It was one of those rolls where it didn't even roll, it just like slid on the table. It's devastating. You just watch it.
That would be a 10.
10, yeah. Haven't heard of Ventra before.
Let's go.
Sorry, go ahead. Keep going, Kyra.
I have known this person for a very long time, though I'm not really sure if person is the right thing to say. I thought that they were just a part of the magic that I had. I don't know how to explain it, but they, as long as I have had this relationship with fire, I have known this person. We would play games. They would teach me things about how to control the flames and keep them from becoming too much. They would they would challenge me to grow this power. And I thought that they were my friend until more recently. Um, she has this intense fear and guilt just surrounding her. They were tricky, sure. They like to play pranks and jokes and all sorts of things, but it was harmless mostly. Until one day we were playing a game and suddenly I was no longer in control and the fire started to spread and the barn caught on fire and the house caught on fire and the other buildings, they all caught on fire and people were screaming and the animals were screaming. And he was laughing. But try as I couldn't get rid of him. So I threw myself into my worship of Arteu and prayed to him for help. But Ventra never left. And so I thought maybe that this was a challenge or something like that to test me, to make sure that I could always maintain control and that I'd failed that test. And so I thought, honestly, when I was called here, that it was because I was in trouble, because I'd failed that test. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that this thing was real beyond the power of fire that I had. I didn't know that it was something like this. I'm so sorry. But I think I did do this.
She's going to hold her hands out to kind of gesture to you that she is forgiving. Kind of that maternal instinct kind of a thing that it's sorry. But that can see that you're distraught and kind of like offering comfort. Not necessarily like in a not in a creepy religious way, but more of a like older lady seeing this young girl upset, kind of a like, geez, she didn't mean to do this. This was clearly can see she has really high insight. That you were not privy to all the information that was used against you in whatever had transpired here. With your permission, I would like just one of our guards to make sure that Arteo's blessing is still with you. I would like to make sure that you are at least protected. Just for a little while, if it's all right.
Thank you. I have my friend Cedric. He's very capable.
Ma'am.
But I suppose that you know best. But I will ask that my friend can stay with me.
Captain Helmsworth, if you would.
Priestess.
And go ahead and describe what you look like as you step forward.
Very tall, very sharp jawline, adorned in green and gold armor.
How tall?
Just shy of 7 foot.
You son of a bitch. Go on.
Sandy blonde hair, very stoic look about him.
Oh no, he's hot. Okay.
He may be hot, but he's not that tall.
Gosh, friggin' Ben. Captain, if you could keep an eye on Miss Pennington, see if you can observe if this invader, this Ventra, was it, decides to return, and also pray for her. Hope that the light of Arteo also finds its way back.
Understood. I will monitor and pray.
Miss Pennington, please report back here in 2 days' time. I'm thinking with some rest and some magic, you should have recovered a little bit by then. I would hope. Modern medicine might be longer, but being that you are a priestess and you have a very capable paladin here with you, I'm sure that 2 days of rest should be good. Is that a fair assumption?
Yes, my priestess. I will take this time to rest and to pray.
Very well. We will deliberate what to do about the flame. This is very troubling. Who knows what this individual could do with it? At this, she is going to walk away with a couple other priests in tow and leave Kyra, Shepard, and Cedric standing there in the center.
I think that we should go.
I'm going to face the fact that Cedric is growling, just looking straight at him, and then I'm going to nod, turn back to the other paladins, and direct several of them to begin cleaning the area.
Which they will do promptly.
All right. Yeah, I think we should go. Go and find the others at least.
I couldn't agree more, Princess.
Yeah, we'll go and find the others. We knew where they were going, right?
Yeah, you guys knew they were heading towards the
The
police
guardhouse.
compound, basically. Which Shepard knows the way there. The paladins of the churches work alongside the guard.
Coming, dog, Shepard.
Whereas
Sorry.
the guard do more of the tech related. The paladin do take care of more of the magic side.
Indeed. Let's go. And I'll begin leading the way.
I am going to cast Sending ahead to probably Shiv, because I know her.
You got that connection.
Yes. And
Got that good.
yeah. Excuse me, Miss Shiv. I finished my business for now at the temple, and quite urgently would like to be reunited with y'all. So please, that's too much. Huh?
So it cuts off there, y'all.
I'm trying to match Shepard's pace, but walking with my chest puffed out and like just,
Trying to look big.
yeah, just next to him. Continue.
Shiv, you've got 25 words to respond. Also, isn't this the first time Kyra's done this to you?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
Like, Shiv knows how it works. It wouldn't have been the first time that she's ever seen it happen or anything like that. But like, she's sitting here being like,
Am I
figuring
still
out how it
holding
works.
you?
Mountain over there.
Like, you're probably still like literally almost like basket carrying me at this point, and you just see me with my hands, like my fingers. I'm like,
Shiv, why are you counting?
okay, we're
They
on
all
our
there?
way.
What the what? What?
Shiv,
Oh.
I hope you can make sense of that.
Hey, Cody said
Okay.
hydrate, guys.
Cody, go say it.
Ran a posture check from Sunfire.
Oh,
Okay.
I will posture
okay.
check.
So, it
You-
kind of caught me off guard because it ain't never been happening to me before. But I know that Kyra's got this nifty little trick where if she like knows where a person or knows a person, she could just like send them a message. And unfortunately for us, Miss Kyra's a little long-winded.
But she was saying she could talk to nothing, so yeah. All right.
All right, so
It tracks.
we need to go meet up with them.
Yes.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
God.
Um,
What you want?
So
I want my
know
allowance.
my question earlier about the flame thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The reason I asked wasn't familiar is because of the ticking with Kyra. The second ticking I had before. I didn't know if it would be relatable.
I will say you can give me a perception at disadvantage because there was a lot going on in that brief moment.
Sure. I just didn't know if it felt familiar. Okay, well that one's really good.
I could just hear you going.
That's-
Sure,
that's fine.
cool.
21?
His rolls have been great tonight. Yeah, look at the
rolls have been
21
amazing
is my
tonight.
low. My high was 24. So that's
Damn.
remember, +6 to perception, guys. I'm taking
I
disadvantage.
remember
of
at
that.
your
Yeah,
lowest
no,
like
this is
13.
dude. Rangers and perception. I mean,
Yeah.
who would have thought?
Yeah, my
Sorry,
lowest,
Cody.
my lowest passive. Yeah, it's my investigation is 13. My insight and perception are 16.
I'd say yeah. You recognized it.
We need to get
It was
there.
it was brief. It was brief. But you get that feeling. You recognize that feeling.
Yeah, they weren't boxers.
Based with so come here a little bit.
And he'll like try to get just the malicious compliance to like lean in, and he'll speak softly.
So basically, just I step forward while Leo's dangling and Shiv is in my
Yeah,
arms.
sure. Just get you guys closer because I don't want everyone to hear this crap. Yeah.
Leo
So-
slinks down a little downwards.
So earlier, just before that, when I snapped my fingers and said wolf, I saw that black wolf again. And it looked nervous, like it wanted us to go. And then that happened, and there was these red and black flames, and I got this feeling, something told me, pinged in my head about Kyra. Like, we got to run. I think this is crucial. I'm really nervous.
I immediately look to Shiv and Leo and just go,
Now, God's damn it, I knew I should have checked on them.
I literally just said we got to go meet up with Kyra.
Yeah, I think.
No,
I'm thinking this might have something to do with it. Is all I'm saying.
Ah, okay.
And I saw that black wolf again, and then it's gone. And I'm starting to think maybe that has something. It ain't just a wolf. Obviously, I don't know. It's a little concerning.
I think we should head over there. You know, should we name the wolf? I feel like we've seen it a lot. Like, should we give it a name?
See, I feel like you guys talk about this wolf. I don't think I remember ever seeing a wolf.
Insight
Well,
check.
I don't think I recall ever seeing one either.
Insight check.
outside,
on both
outside
of
of that, I actually don't
Both of
think
them.
that Ben has ever seen a
Genuinely,
wolf.
Benjamin's the only one who hasn't actually seen the wolf.
Oh, so I know Leo's lying.
Wait, I don't.
Yeah,
Leo,
yeah.
you did
I
see,
don't think I
Leo, you
remember
did see it
seeing it.
briefly. It was like, granted, this was like back when Pain of You got attacked.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ben didn't see it when we all saw it at Pain of You.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Oh,
which is
Ben's
why when
the only
all
one
of
that
you
didn't
guys
see
are
it.
talking about this, Ben's over here like, what the fuck are they talking? What wolf? Name a wolf? When have
Everyone
you
Yes.
seen a
has seen the
wolf?
wolf, including Cyrodiil. except for Benjamin.
Well, like
He does
every
have
time
crap
we,
perception. We've proven
really
this
do,
in the
though.
caves.
You really do
What
though.
the fuck?
Like, well, just because whenever you're like wolf, wolf, it kind of sounds like you're woofing me, and
It's also kind of hard with the mask. I understand.
no, and it's fine. But like every time we see it, like we look at it, and then it just kind of away, you know. So like, I think we should name it Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah, because Tuesday's gone with the wind.
I like it. Tuesday's going with the wind. Yep, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I am so lost.
If you hear her start shouting Tuesday, just know you need to go running. That's it.
Should we head like running towards Tuesday or back?
I feel like towards.
That's all great and fine and dandy, but who and or what is Tuesday?
The wolf.
What
The wolf, of course.
The
The
wolf
wolf
that
that everyone is. Stop gaslighting me,
I'm
Benjamin.
pretty
There is a
sure.
wolf. I know what I seen.
I'm pretty sure
Anyway.
you are all gaslighting me in this situation here.
Even Sirdar seen it.
As you guys are walking down the streets, you are going to run into Cedric, Kyra, and Shepard at this point.
You just so Kyra is not a short lady, right?
Right.
So it's like Kyra just flanked by these other two like huge guys, just both like being macho, puffing their chests out and stuff. It's got to be a freaking sight to see.
Hey, DM.
like we.
Yo,
Can I perceive her?
Kyra,
Yeah,
what's your charisma modifier?
Not good.
I'll tell you.
I don't know. Like, she's very
It almost-
charismatic of the party. We all love her. I feel like
almost
it
feels
should
like-
be a bonus.
I feel
Plus
like this
5.
shouldn't be a thing to
Plus
use in
5?
the party, though.
Yes, sir.
All right, DC 15.
Oh, wow, that's good. Okay. 20.
Also,
What's up, babe? Oh, okay.
I
with her-
was doing both of them. Well, this is outside of combat, so I don't know. The combat doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'm just
Both
trying to
'em.
see the time.
I will
Hydrate.
say with her being a PC, you're still just going
Are
to
there
get help.
2?
No, there's just one though.
That's my main goal here, was to see
Yeah.
if there was 2.
But yeah, what's your HP, Kyra?
including the 11 that I got.
Where you at? Where
Yeah.
you at?
12.
But yeah,
What I know out
for the
of-
most part, Kyra looks fine. She's holding her hands, but you'll see that, and you'll see she's not doing so hot.
And a hydrate.
Miss Pennington,
Hello, Mr. Ironsides.
how are you doing?
I am all right. Though I think there is something that we should discuss. But perhaps let's get back to
Yeah, you don't look too hot.
They're going.
Fire
they're going
puns.
It was a fire fun.
These two are going back and forth, and Shiv just kind of like gets like
In
shin
between?
height,
Yeah.
like shin height up to Shepard, and just stares straight up and goes, "Who's the suit?"
Who's the suit?
Am I still standing right next to you, Shiv?
oh yeah.
Yes,
Because if
Oh.
that's the case, I'm
To the
looking down at Shepard.
Gosh, I love this image.
I will glance slightly down, smile, and then look upward.
Baby,
Smile.
there is no slightly down. You are
You're
7
looking
feet
way
tall.
Oh no, it's looking down through my eyelashes downward like this. I'm still looking down at you. I'm just not really tilting my head in such a fashion that like allows me
have
to
to.
really look.
You might have to. Shiv's only 2'3". Shiv's itty bitty.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe enough of a head tilt to where I'm still looking down. I'm doing one of these numbers where I'm just looking straight down through my eyelashes.
It's the look of shame. That's what it is, though.
Joke's on you, baby. I grew up
You
in
got-
a garage.
I'm here to monitor.
Insight
There
check.
you are.
You got Jiv at his shins. You got Benjamin is a foot taller, and then you got Leo wrapped around Benjamin's neck and leaning down like a pet.
21. Insight check.
Benjamin.
21. You
Leo's
really
a
hit a
feather
just
boa.
monitor?
Just a boa. No
Shepherd.
feathers about this.
Or do you have an ulterior motive?
I call him Neck.
Stop.
And pray.
And pray.
This
Love
is
it.
Brother Helmsworth. The High Priestess has asked him to stay with me until I return in 2 days' time.
He do
Like
this
I
to
said,
you?
I will explain everything when we return to the inn.
Cedric,
I don't like it either, but we should go talk in the inn.
fine.
Does that mean
Benjamin,
the tin can's
Kyra,
following?
blink your eyes twice if you're under duress. Cedric and Kyra, blink your eyes
Cedric
twice.
just stops blinking for the rest of his life.
I never show weakness like that.
You got one blink for the rest of your life, Cedric. If you blink a second time, that shows weakness. All right, let's go.
So you get one
I
more
just-
blink between now and your death.
I just turned to Kyra.
I take it the tin can's coming with us this whole time.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was like, I looked at Kyra and I'm like,
I take it the tin can is following us this whole time for the next 2 days.
I am indeed.
He is meant
Got
to
it,
stay
Miss
close
Kyra.
to
I'm
me.
bunking with you.
Oh,
Since when?
that's a bit forward of you, Mr. Tillo.
Bunking with, not sleeping with.
I
He's like,
mean,
you have a
did-
big bed, right?
You did say bunking.
look, she could probably make a bunk bed easy. So
Right.
like,
She's a crafter.
no, at this point,
You're right.
Ben doesn't know who this guy is, and Kyra looks like she's like, eh. So he's like, yeah, I don't trust this, and I'm not going to lose anybody on my, not by my hands. So I'm gonna be there.
Or B square.
Oh, I am kind of boxy, so
Quick.
My name is
quick thing.
Boxy. Sorry, that
As
just
we
popped in my head.
are
Thanks.
walking back to the inn, so sending doesn't have to be out loud, right? Mute yourself when I'm speaking.
Oh.
god damn. The authority. Anyways,
Sorry. So sending doesn't have to be out loud, right? So, oh, it does.
Yeah. Still talking.
Oh, I thought it was just like mental to mental.
cover your mouth. And then whisper.
Yeah, that's all. No, it's okay. I'll just do it later.
Okay.
But okay, so yeah, we go to the inn. Everybody.
Kung kung.
I guess.
Real quick, just to throw this out, your tab was up at the Rook and Raven,
Uh-huh.
so technically you would have to pay again,
Uh-huh.
Or we could
or
go
you can
somewhere
go to a
nicer.
different inn.
I still have my badge, right?
Somewhere nicer. Yeah, yeah.
You mean you got an
Wait.
entire like encampment in that bag of yours?
Well, I mean, I gave the bid to nothing for their journeys, but I can if we can find a nicer establishment, that has a nice bed, maybe a bathhouse. I could take care of that for us. It would be very nice. Yeah.
Fire.
Anybody want to go back to the old one, or are we good with finding something
Something with less stairs. 5 flats.
something with less stairs would be
Well,
very nice.
my only thing is like we know the Rook and Raven, and we know its layout, and we know the type of fellas that come in and out of there. If we go somewhere new, we don't really know. Fuck it, let's go.
As
All
we're
right,
not
I
being
would
able to
like
make a choice.
us to. Oh, actually, Mr. Hemsworth, you know this city quite well. Would you be able to take us to a nice place to rest?
So, Shepherd,
Yes.
You are familiar with quite a bit of this city, to be totally honest. You heard them mention that they were staying at the Rook and Raven, which is in the Silk Harbor district. And although it is technically not a bad part of town, it is still the docks. And for that, it is not the best option. You are currently in the Cloud Reach district, which is where a lot of the temples, the major businesses kind of uh, do their commerce and whatnot. It's also more the more ritzy side of the city. But you are familiar with the Silk Harbor, the Low Harbor, the Prismatic Acre, which is where most of the residential is, Cloud Reach, which is where you currently are, Castle Court, which is definitely the more rich area, and it's also where a lot of the government buildings are. And of course, every gentleman in the city is familiar with the Calico District.
It's where only the prettiest of kitties go.
Or where the prettiest
hate
of
that.
kitties can be found.
Is it possible that I would know where an available like house, like a boarding style house would be for them to be able to stay, something decent?
I
More
I
like
know
a
where a
safe-
burnt one is.
Swear to God.
No
Are
one's
you-
living there.
Are you looking for essentially just like a safe house kind of a thing?
Essentially. And even
That
if
would be
it's-
more in the Prismatic Acre.
then
More middle to lower class, but it's more house than hotel.
yes, I think that would suit nicely. Can we move that direction?
So what you're saying is that we're gonna go get an Airbnb?
Yes, an Airbnb.
God damn it. That was so good though. Fuck.
Kyra's gonna be just a little bit disappointed. Not quite the Ritz I was hoping for. It's very efficient though. Thank you, Brother Helmsworth.
It's
Most certainly.
homey.
We've stayed in worse.
I mean, of course, this is very true. Does it have a bath? Do you know? Oh, chance?
It depends on the home we get this time.
It's got a bucket and a prayer.
Boy, do I feel that one.
Never mind. I can make my own water, and I'll do.
Come on. Who ain't in for a sponge bath, Kyra?
All right then. So we're going for a safe house in the Prismatic Acre then. I will say Shepherd,
Yes.
give me a D6 roll.
Do the thing.
No.
No.
Make me.
Do the thing.
I just need one. Thank you. 4.
Number 4. All right. So it's a bit of a walk. You guys are heading from quite literally the farthest western part of the city to almost the exact opposite end of the city. Crossing the river, passing through a vast majority of the Prismatic Acre, as you see why it's called what it is. It's essentially a favela. It's beautiful, various different colored buildings, reds and golds and blues and teals and pinks and purples. Every house is painted however it wants to be painted.
Lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh my!
Oh my. So yeah, every house is painted however it wants to be painted. But it's very tightly knit, very close packed. You make your way to almost the wall. Quite literally, there's like one of the farthest parts, where it's not secluded, but easily guarded. Very, very easily defended. With an open courtyard, directly across the street from this house. And you make your way inside, and it is, yeah, it's an Airbnb. It's It's got 4 rooms. Not all of them were bedrooms at one point. And it shows there is 1 bathroom and 1 place to eat.
I'll say it again. This is an Air D&D. All right.
D&D.
Boo.
The amount of times that I've seen one where it was like, oh, this was kind of like a weird little closet thing. We expanded it into a bedroom, and you're like, yeah, I can sneeze in here and be through the other side of the wall.
$80 a night.
You're on the nice end of Chicago. $120 a night.
Yeah, easily.
Bless
But
down
the house.
it's not even the nice end.
No.
It's like middle class.
It's like
Right.
there's a nice end and there's a nice end on the Airbnb site.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get the nice end where you're on the rip, where you're like on the what is it, the lakeside? Yeah, that's gonna be $300 a night.
But it's not
Uh,
for like the whole house, it's just for the room.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so this building is on the edges of the Prismatic Acre, real close to what is affectionately known as the East Ridge, which is just like this sloping hill of much nicer houses.
It'll do.
Before entering the house, Kyra is gonna turn to Shepard and say, Brother Helmsworth, would you aid me in blessing and consecrating the house before we enter to ensure that Arte will be here with us?
Most certainly.
And she will take out her censer. It's like the little
Yeah.
thingy that holds the incense,
Sensor.
and light it and begin to say prayers as she walks around the grounds.
Hey, Grimm.
Okay.
Can I be a little cheeky asshole and take my coin and like rub it on the doorway?
Give me a religion check, both of you.
Okay.
Stop putting your coin in places that don't belong.
I got a 0 for that, but I just rolled a 12, so I have a +0. I just see this and I'm like, well,
16.
yeah.
16.
Might not do
Kyra,
nothing.
you're uncertain. It's shaking. You know, you've never felt this disconnected because you didn't realize that this was what it is. You know, you thought it was supposed to feel a more burning connection. You know, you've had that from what appears to be Ventra this whole time, and you're questioning yourself and doubting yourself, and that lump starts to well up in your throat, and as it does, you just feel calm. You take a deep breath and just you feel assured, like, no, I know how to do this. I've done this before. I've done the work. I've done the schooling. I know how to do this. I don't need to doubt myself. And as you're thinking this to yourself, continuing the ritual, you're almost sure that you faintly hear in the distance the sound of hammer on anvil.
When she's done, Kyra will return to the front of the house and say, all right, everything seems to be in order. We can go inside now.
Miss Kira,
Thank you, everyone, so much for waiting. I understand that this isn't your religion, and I don't mean to impress it upon you. But hopefully, after I explain what has happened to you, you'll understand why I'm so shaken, and why I felt the need to make sure that everything was all right. So, please don't hold it against me that I've pushed this upon you.
Miss Kira, you did well.
Thank you, Brother Helmsworth.
I'm gonna tap, Helmsworth on the shoulder, and like in a very hushed tone, like get close to his ear and be like,
It's Miss Kyra for the future.
Thank you.
I'm just like, I'm standing at the doorway where I made a mark in the frame.
You made a significant dent.
Yeah, I just like made a scratch
And, like,
in the,
some of the
in the
paint
frame.
is starting
yeah,
to fleck
that's,
off,
that was
like-
really the goal all the time, all this time, and just like scratching my thumb and put the coin back in my hat and walk in.
How very proud you must be, Mr. Ironsides. Carl walk inside.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just walk by.
I saw that.
Saw what?
You're blind as hell. You didn't see anything.
I
Lack
rolled
of
a
perception ass
of
motherfucker.
14.
And yet,
Passive of 14. You rolled a 12.
All right. It is
13. But also,
late
that was for
afternoon.
religion. It wasn't about trying
Actually,
to sleight
no,
of
it's
hand.
early afternoon. It's about noon, midday. At this point,
Miss Kyra,
You
you
guys
smell
are-
crispy. You smell widow crispy, widowy.
literally,
Are you smelling Miss Kyra?
I can smell it through my mask. You telling me you can't smell the burnt hair?
Hold on. You can smell that.
Yep.
Oh, so that's what that was. So I thought the what
No,
was.
it's not very
Yeah.
kind to remark on a woman's hygiene,
Look,
Mr.
you
Ironsides.
go,
I'll
you
have
go,
know.
you go to some religious place. You come back with a paladin, and you're burnt. Cedric's pissed off. Who hurt you?
Now, hold on. I don't think that's fair. Cedric's always pissed off.
Unless there's cake.
Do like
And
cake.
then, I mean, that's true.
Is there cake
Granted,
in this situation?
Maybe there
No
was.
cake.
So that's
Is
why he's
there
pissed
cake?
off. Who hurt
Right
you?
now.
All right. And Kyra will explain everything that just happened at the temple.
all right. And as Kyra explains the situation, you guys get settled into your safe house in the Prismatic Acre, and we're gonna end there tonight.
Widowy.
What do
Literally.
we? No cliffhanger.
I don't know. I feel like I'm so used to cliffhangers that I'm disappointed.
And for the
Yeah.
next
Ah.
couple of
There's no
sessions,
cliffhanger.
we're gonna have a Mat in the Hat.
Not in the hat.
Hey.
Being here, my guy.
Yeah.
I love
That's
being
not a-
here. I love being here. I really do.
Also-
I'm so amped.
Let me know if Cedric's too mean to you. Let me know.
Oh, no. I have something underlined for that, so don't worry
Oh
about
God.
Oh, God.
What you
Remember
don't know
the
is
last
he's
guest
been
that we
like
had
You get
got
fucking
kicked in the
smoked,
chest
boy.
by Cedric.
he's been writing insults this whole time.
it. I mean,
That's sparky energy.
Instead of roasted, it's smoked. New joke?
God.
Smoked.
I
So,
love. Okay.
yeah,
so,
thanks
like,
for hanging out with us tonight, guys. That was fun.
That was good.
No one
Yeah.
died,
Can I put a pin in
Yeah.
this for like 2 seconds?
Go ahead.
and
I
we
love the
got a
fact
little
that we were.
little hint at some stuff going on in the background.
No,
were you
I
saying,
love the
Babs?
fact that Billy Bob come in, cranky old man. We were like, love him, he's great. And then we got Maru, who
A little
crazy
asshole.
kid,
Just a little
tiny
asshole.
in a wheelchair. We love him. We get a paladin, and we're like,
Fucking cop.
Well, yeah, man. He's fucking hyper religious in
Who the
Ezra's
fuck is
mind.
this suit?
which is so
That's-
wild.
that's the feel, though, right? Like,
We have,
Yeah,
we have
so-
literal cops when we started this, right? And we got
I
a paladin.
just quit.
I just quit.
I just quit being a
I
cop.
don't know about you, but I was a real shitty cop. So.
I don't know about you.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
great.
Shepard Helmsworth. You wouldn't have to be afraid of acorns, would you?
no.
Fuck, bro. Ezra would. I'm kidding.
I have plenty of background experience to bring to this role. I'm looking forward to using it.
I'm excited. This is
We
gonna
are
be fun.
so excited to have you with us.
Yeah, it's,
I
it's
know. I
super
really
cool.
appreciate.
This is-
I'm as
seems
I'm
to be a
watching
very
it,
interesting
knowing what it is that I know inside my head. It makes me smile, and I really enjoy it. I love the every one of your guys' characters. They're all fantastic, and I like how
Thanks.
all of the personalities work and the way you all work together. I do have to admit, I enjoy being the outsider right now. So
Oh, by the way, DM, I do
Yes.
agree with the whole like not knowing the PC's time. However, I do only really going to use it on a PC, one for the health, but two also just to like make sure they're alive.
That's fair.
Is it ticking? I don't want to know if they're gonna die tomorrow.
So yeah, it's ticking. It's ticking.
Yeah, I feel like there should definitely be like a thing for PCs in particular, because like being
Yeah,
like,
I do have one for
like,
PCs. It's
Oh, you do?
mainly it's mainly HP for combat. I know how much HP you have left.
okay.
But the other side is knowing when someone's going to die. Ezra doesn't want to know when his friends are going to die because it will depress him.
Just ask me how I feel on a scale of 1 to 60, okay? Like,
No, I'll just roll this shit and be like, "You're gonna die. You need healing."
You
and also,
seriously
and
have
also,
as much HP as me.
yeah, buddy.
and I can also see.
How?
I mean, hell, dude,
I'm
I have
tanky.
I have 51 surprisingly.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
I can also see how many death saves you've made or failed. So there's that.
Okay, so Ezra is the overhead view in video games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you kill
basically.
He's the
Yeah,
HUD.
I'm the HUD. You kill me enough times, and I break the fourth wall. So
Right. Hey, DM.
That checks out.
I've got a question.
right.
The medical pain chart.
Right. Hey,
Gosh.
DM. I got a question. Did we level up?
Not this time.
Well, gang.
Aw.
Gang.
Which
Gang. Who we rating?
Gang. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen everybody playing Helldivers recently.
I'm in it.
So
What do you
many
mean?
people.
For democracy!
So that being said, my two suggestions, because I think it's so funny to watch people play.
I love
Either
it.
Offbeat Outlaw or Danny Phantom.
I
I'm
love it.
gonna vote offbeat, but that's just me.
I'm fine with that.
Mm.
Okay.
So, and I want to go in there and let him know that we're bringing in some liberty. I love that.
God damn it.
It's part of the game. What? It's literally something you yell out when you're killing guys. It's like, how about a taste of, or how about a nice cup of liberty?
For
What's the
democracy.
flavor?
For democracy! And you come in
What's
on
the
your
flavor of that tea?
freedom.
Freedom.
And you come in on your super destroyer from Super Earth. Literally, the game is what would happen if America took over Earth. Super Earth, Super Destroyer, Super Guns, Super
Fucking
everything.
bugs.
Bugs, fucking bugs, fucking.
Bugs, fucking bugs.
What is
Couldn't even
what
say
is
it
what
right,
is the
damn
name? It's who haven't
It's
we?
just-
Wait, have we not rated Danny?
We haven't rated Danny, but Danny also has 200 viewers right now.
Okay,
Offbeat's got 12.
is it Offbeat Outlaw all one word?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm glad we're out here using the same brain cell for the flavor of that tea.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you again for watching
Thanks
tonight,
again,
guys. We love you
guys.
so much.
We will be back tomorrow with the secret world of Tavra.
With the secret tunnel. But
We will see you
Secret
tomorrow,
Tunnel!
Tephra, and next week for Devulcrum.
Ta-da.
Yeah, next week for the Volcrum and bring it back Apteria because
Mythical world event.
yeah.
we missed some because of Valentine's
Which
Day,
we missed
so.
Apteria. We need the chaos.
we need Apteria. God damn it.
I miss
right.
Apteria. All right, y'all, we're ready.
Make sure you tell them goodbye. We love you guys. Say hi to all of you.
Bye, guys. You're amazing.
Bye.
Bye.